Okay, now we're going to talk about privacy. We wanted to talk about about privacy with actually two people, but yeah, let's leave it at that. Only one is now here. Give him a very big applause. Here is politician Tobias van Die Groenen.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you have to one step more to the right, please. Thank you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
The spot.
yeah. That was maybe not because it's all about you. So I mean, you can just stand here. So, okay. But tell us what you do.
I'm a spokesman of the working group internet policy of the Berlin Greens, and yeah.
You're spokesperson of the internet working group of the Berlin Green Party.
Of the working group internet policy, Netzpolitik in German.
Okay. So you have meetings how often?
2 times a month or so, and we discuss actual topics and basic things that related are to the internet, yes.
Okay, but what kind of things do you talk about, and how long do these meetings last? I mean, you talk not through the computer. You're not chatting. You're actually talking.
Yeah, we meet up. We have mailing lists
In real life, right?
In real life, yeah.
Okay.
And last month we talked about free Wi-Fi here in Berlin. It's a project that not a success yet, and we talked with a company and with some activists what you can do for Berlin, just to have a political opinion as a Green Party.
Yeah. But free Wi-Fi in whole of Berlin, is that realistic? I mean, there's so many telecom companies who earn such a lot of money on the internet. They don't want this.
Yeah, it's realistic, and in some parts of Berlin, you already have it. There's a group here in Berlin called Freifunk, and they established a free Wi-Fi next to the providers, and it worked.
Yeah, but how many people actually use this? Was this in a secluded area, so only certain people could use it?
Yes, and in the moment it's a district of Friedrichshain-Kreuzberg. The district parliament works together with Freifunk, and they established the routers on public buildings.
Okay. Yeah, so this is very local, but there are also very big issues when it comes to privacy, especially, Germany. Because, I mean, when we talk about data protection, less people in Germany, for instance, use Facebook than, all around the world. The penetration, so to say, of Facebook is really low. Because why are people in Germany so concerned about their data? I mean, Facebook gives you a lot of options to control your privacy, right?
For sure, yeah. But it's, last week Ben Scott gave a talk in Berlin, and he told us...
Who is that?
Ben Scott is a former advisor of Hillary Clinton for internet policy. And he said in the United States, the internet is all about Steve Jobs, and here it's different, yeah? We talk about data protection, and in my opinion it's a good thing, because it's important. It's one of the most important topics of the future. If you live in this digital world, then data protection become more and more important.
Yeah, and I don't want to be, be very negative around this topic, because it's very easy to say, okay, these politicians, they want to kick the corporations out, and the corporations want to abuse the customers. But when you look at the facts, I mean, if you sign up for Facebook, I mean, you can delete your account, but your data is still there.
Yeah, that's the problem. You lose the control over your own data. And in the internet, the data is everything you have to define who you are. And you want to know what people know. If you meet
you actually think that like companies like Facebook should be also mistrusted for what they do?
Are not mistrusted. They should establish privacy from the beginning. Privacy by design. Start with privacy. When you open a startup, then establish privacy as one of the first things. It sets trust. You see, Facebook has several problems, and one of them is that you don't trust the company anymore. I don't want to say that Google or Twitter are so much better with privacy, but the trust is still there, and so they work better.
Yeah, on the other hand, so if you take that position, I have to also kind of defend that because in Germany there are a lot of laws, right? I mean, you have to store all these data on servers that are also controlled by the government. So what do you then worry about? I mean, it is controlled in that sense.
Yeah, the data seem to be safe, but I don't know what the company for what the companies are using my data. And yeah, for sure we have strong laws, and the laws are more important than the standard form contract of Facebook. As a politician, I want to set a bigger frame in which business models can work, and for sure work with the data. It's the only thing you can get from us. But if I want to say, stop now, I want my data back, or please tell me who has my data and how is it used, then you have to tell me, and I have the right to delete, or I should have the right, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like transparency is very essential. How does it come that, for instance, when you send this email, you say, okay, but I really want to have my data destroyed. I mean, you can send these emails, right? You will get an answer, or isn't it that simple?
No, I don't think it's that simple. Okay, we can talk about Facebook. Yeah. If you delete an account, they store your data for less 2 years, perhaps longer. You don't know it. The transparency is missing here. So yeah, they can write whatever they want.
We know that now. We know that now.
Okay.
So okay, it's still there, but after 2 years, it vanishes. So
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Okay, you don't. Okay, you say perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know what Facebook is doing, so I don't trust this company anymore.
Yeah. Can I see? I mean, who really trusts Facebook and Google and Twitter? Do you trust them with your data? So raise your hands if you don't trust them. Hey. Only one hand.
I saw three.
And the rest, you saw three. No, but I mean, a lot of people trust Facebook, Google, and Twitter with their data. So.
Yeah, and I trust them in a kind of too. I give them my data to work with, yes, but I know I don't get the data back or can delete it. That's a problem. People have to learn to live with data in the internet, yes? It's, yeah, there are two ways actually. I have to learn how to live in the internet, and the company has to learn how to work with my data and respect my privacy.
Okay, but I mean, also you say, okay, these guys don't know really what is happening with their data because they're not educated that well about that?
No, I don't want to say they're not educated, but you know, politics is for some people not so important in your life. I don't know any law, but the laws are there and they have to work. And they're working for me, even if I don't recognize it yet.
Yeah.
And I think this is nearly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I searched in Google too for years and didn't read the terms of service.
Yeah.
Who does?
Okay. So can I see some hands? I mean, now you should disagree with what he says. So if you disagree with what he says, please raise your hands.
Less than 3.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe the truth is somewhere in between. Maybe we think, okay, we're optimistic. It's going to be okay because people like you are going to take care of that. So they actually really don't care. Maybe this is a conclusion?
I think they will learn how to care. It's getting more important, and you don't know what this digital society will be. But in 10 years, people will know more about their own data and how to work with it. I really believe that, because everyone will learn, perhaps not from mistakes, I hope from thinking about how it would be better than now, how to live with it, with a new situation of data everywhere and everybody can touch it. Yeah.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for this interview.